Mr. Hooper, good morning. Do you mind if I...
Sure, go ahead now.
Thanks, Mr. Hooper.
Yeah, sure.
Al? Alex, you home?
Hey, sorry, I was just...
Mr. Hooper's, I know.
So, how was your day? So peachy.
How about yours?
Productive.
So, you did a lot of running.
It's good to get cardio in.
Check this out. Ta-da!
You didn't buy that, did you?
No, Morgan used to play. So when I mentioned that we didn't have a piano, she offered it to me. What do you think?
It's nice.
You don't like it.
No, it's not that it's bad, it's just... Since aren't real pianists.
It'll save you from running half a mile to fix one note.
Listen, I'm happy with it. Thank you. Nice feel too.
I'm just trying to make life easier for you.
I know, and I appreciate it. Okay?
I know you're making a funny face at it.
I'm not.
Stop!
I love it.
Don't lie to me!
Honey, I'd never lie to you.
Wow, 2 in a row.
You're overanalyzing things.
Don't you have work you have to do?
Yeah, so quit bugging me.
Sounds like beautiful music.
You're breaking my concentration.
Sounds like I'm not the only one.
Shush. Hey Rob, why are you calling me? I'm gonna see you in a few hours.
Change of plans. You know that bar I was telling you about? The one where Phil works at?
I think so. The one by the gas station?
Yeah, that one. That's where you're going to be playing tonight, not at Toad's. Guess who's a regular customer there?
Who?
Guess!
Rob, I have no idea. Who is it?
All right. You ever hear of Mia Filliano?
Mia Filliano. Wait, isn't she that producer?
Yeah, the studio up in Manchester. She's coming to the bar tonight. Do you have anything good to show her?
Hold on. There must be something. I had a song I was working on this morning, but it's not good yet. It's gonna need another day.
Give her a cover then. Anything that'll make you look amazing up there.
Are you sure about this? I mean, I'd like a little bit more warning, you know?
It'll be fine. All right. I'll be at your house in 5. All right, I'll see you then.
Rob,
He's gonna be here in a few minutes.
are you guys gonna get back earlier tonight?
Don't wait up on me.
Yes, the piano man. I knew you had it in you. Not one foul note, my friend, not one.
So she really liked it.
She couldn't get enough of it. She loved it. If it weren't for me and my business charm, you know, get her a margarita or two.
Come on.
I'm just messing with you. But hey, she really seemed to like you tonight, and she asked for my contact information. Told her you were free for the taking, and bingo, we got ourselves a way in. And if you want anyone producing your stuff, it's me.
I can't believe it. I thought this was just some other gig.
It almost was, but luckily for you, I did my research.
So, what else did she say?
She really enjoyed it. You know, she really loves her voice. It kind of got that lovey-dovey, smoothie kind of sound, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And she loved almost everything about it.
Almost everything about it? What do you mean? You said almost everything about it. Rob? No.
Listen, Al, about that. You can't get on the top 100 playing New York State of Mind. By the way that it sounded, she wants you to get a full band piece.
A full band piece. That's not my style, and you know it.
I know, Al, but look, this is me and Filliano we're talking about. If you want to work with her, you have to be a little bit flexible, at least.
Rob.
Look, get some ideas flowing in your head. There's a bunch of bands on the scene here, and some that even play here at this bar.
I just don't know. I think before we start anything, I want to talk with Filliano first. Get her on my wavelength.
Get me and Filliano on your wavelength. Man, you're a funny guy. For me, you'd be drowning here in these waters.
Well, if you can't negotiate my contracts right, I'm taking you down with me. Thanks for the ride.
Anytime, kid. You're great tonight.
So are you. Thanks again.
No problem. And hey, if Lisa's awake, tell her I said hey from me.
Coming.
Just
You were working on this yesterday, right?
yeah, I got a good feeling about it.
It's coming along nicely.
Thanks, I gotta get it right.
Why is this one so important?
So, Rob was talking to me last night, and
Bob?
well, kind of, sort of manager, not officially.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, anyways, Rob was talking to this record producer last night. You ever hear of Mia Filliano?
Name's familiar. Should I?
Well, she produced her stuff.
Oh. What does that mean exactly?
Never mind. The point is that she liked what she heard, and if I keep it up, I might have a shot at a record deal.
Hey, good. Maybe I can sell this hunk of junk when you're famous. I'll get a few grand, right?
You sell your son's piano for a quick buck?
No, I could never do that. Never. But there are some people who would.
You think so?
For a profit? Sure. Alex, you gotta look out for yourself in this world. There's always people who are gonna be trying to use you. Huh? Just you remember to be sure you know what you're getting into. Okay, well, I guess I should let you carry on with your work, huh?
I think I'm about done anyways. Thank you, Mr. Hooper.
Door's always open.
Al, what's happening? Hello? Hello? What are you doing on my property?
Oof! You scared me there for a second. I was just about to call you.
You didn't get those for us, did you?
Well, I had to. I had some ShopRite coupons in the mail, and I knew I couldn't let it go to waste now.
You know Lisa hates it when you do that.
I've done worse things to piss her off.
I bet. Hey, while you're at it, did you happen to get any milk?
Oh, don't tell me you're doing that stuff with the water and the Cheerios.
Yep.
Oh, man, don't do that to me. I got a light stomach, you know.
Right. Sorry.
So what were you going to call me about?
Right. I want you to tell me more about Filliano.
What about her?
Well, what specifically did she say about this record deal?
Hold your horses, kid. It's not a deal yet. But what she did tell me is that she was interested in your sound.
And what does that mean?
What that means is, if she likes your sound, she knows the executives will come together and decide if you're actually worth a studio demo. If all goes well, you might get an EP or maybe even an album.
See, it's not what you told me last night. You said that she wasn't looking for me. She was looking for a band.
Al, that's not how this industry works. They put out what they think will sell, nothing else.
Listen, I know, and I really did think about it.
Ha!
I'm not kidding, but something's telling me that if I go through with this, then I'm going to get ripped off for playing music that I love.
No. What you're going to do is you're going to show her that band piece and no piano stuff.
Okay. But I want to meet with her before our next meeting.
I'm not sure how possible that is. And try not to be too pushy with anything here.
Listen, time in the studio, that's important. But I just want to meet with her somewhere. Anywhere. I just want to get some advice on how to write a good band song.
Al, I'm telling you, not a good idea.
Look, if she wants to have a deal with me, she's going to have to deal with me a little bit. Look, I totally respect her. She's a wonderful producer, but, you know, I just want to meet with her to see how this demo should sound.
Are you sure that's what you want the meeting to be about? The band piece, no piano stuff.
Yes.
Are you positive?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll see what I can.
Rob, I love you.
Yeah. I'll see you tonight, all right?
All right. Thanks a million.
Do you want these?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. You're a star. I love that kid.
Brown-eyed girl met her once and it froze the world on those August summer days where we straight up danced away. The tune he played made him think that he couldn't stay on those August summer days, so they had to get away. And the piano plays in the small cabaret, and he looks and he catches her gaze and sings, "Brown-eyed girl, this is our chance, so give it a whirl. No more stress, no more worries on those August summer days."
Mia Filliano, huh?
Uh-huh. Best producer in the state by far.
Alex, that's excellent. But you've never written a band song before.
And I never will. It's gonna be the way I've always imagined it, me and the piano.
But she's not going to deal with that. If she's as good as you say she is, it's not going to matter what you tell her. If she wants a band piece, she'll get it from you or from someone else.
But if I'm good enough, maybe she'll see past that. Be a little lenient.
I wouldn't push it. This may be your only big shot, so please don't waste it.
Who knows? It took the Beatles years to be popular.
Yeah, but we may not have years.
Checkmate.
And the piano plays in the small cabaret, and he looks and he catches her gaze. And there ain't much to say in this small town cabaret. Just one glance and they know they're here to stay. And he sings, "Brown-eyed girl, met her once and it froze the world. No more stress, no more worries on those August summer days." And I say, "Brown-eyed girl, met her once and it froze the world on those mid-August summer days where they straight up danced away, where they straight up danced away."
Hello?
Morning, Al.
Oh, Rob, why the hell are you up so early? What time is it anyways?
Not important. Listen, I need you to get up and get ready.
What?
It's Filliano. She wants to meet up with you today.
Are you serious?
Get ready. I'm picking you up in an hour and a half.
You're up early.
Yeah. Sorry, really psyched right now. Filliano said she'd be with Rob and I today.
Nice. Is that normal for a producer to do?
I don't think so. I think this could be it. I really feel it. How long have we been sitting here?
Not too long.
You didn't answer my question, Rob.
About 30 minutes.
Do
Not too bad.
you think she's ever coming out?
Yes. And what I do know is that Mia is a very busy woman who is taking time out of her day to come talk to us. If that means it has to be after she stopped at the store, then so be it. Just be patient, Al.
She's been in there forever. Could be working on my music now.
If this works out, it'll be worth waiting for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. From last night.
Nice. Thanks. Rob, you didn't take out your 60.
Rob, think of it as a tip.
No! How many times have I told you? You always help schedule my gigs, get my name out there, and all as a favor. We cannot keep stealing from you.
I wouldn't do it if you didn't need it. Look, I've known Lisa for years now, and you guys really need it.
And listen, you are kick-ass. People just don't know that yet. But when they do, you can pay me back. If you won't take it, I'll just burn it. I want you and Lisa to have it.
I hate you, Rob.
She's here.
Miss Filliano, I can't thank you enough for you meeting us here today. This is your guy, Al Sullivan.
How you doing, Mia?
Miss Filliano. So you're the piano man?
Yes I am.
The best since Billy. This is really him, I'll tell you.
Yes, I've heard him play. Not bad, but you could be better. You play old music? You're not gonna find a lot of success doing that. That's where I come in. You can write me a hit, I can make you an icon. But I wouldn't take anything less than perfection.
No, I get you. You're the best. You only do the best.
Yes.
So, what Al here means to say is, well, he has a few questions for you.
Yeah, well, Rob here was telling me you were looking for a band piece.
And?
Well, that's not what I do, you know?
And what is it you think you do, exactly?
Well, you did call me the piano man.
What Alex here means to say is that he writes, well, he's passionate about his sound, and that he writes some good stuff. No, he only writes great stuff. Al, do you have that demo that you told me about? Show her.
Right, well, the lyrics aren't that great, but I think I can express myself better with the music, you know? Right.
You don't mind if I listen to it alone?
No, by all means. You need to cool it, big time!
Oh my god, Rob,
She might still hear us. Listen.
And who plays in a small cabaret? And he looks and he catches her gaze and sings, brown-eyed girl, that this is our chance to give it the world. No stress, no.
Look, I don't care if you like her or not. And frankly, I don't care if she likes you either. But what I do care about is how much she hates you.
Listen, all I want is to do my music my way.
But that's not how this industry works. You've never gotten that, and you won't until you understand.
Fine, but it shouldn't matter how much she hates me. If she likes music, that should be enough.
But that's not your place to tell her that. If her hatred for you outweighs her respect for you, we are screwed. Keep your damn cool.
Where they straight up danced away. Where they straight up danced away.
So, what did you think?
You can't sell that to a mainstream audience. By all logic, it wouldn't work. It's too empty, too complex. You couldn't dance to that. But I can't get it out of my head. I couldn't stop. It was... No, yes. Work on something. That was all right. When you come in on Sunday, I want to hear a great song.
Sunday?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all.
So, no full band piece.
No, I have to hear more of this style. Get it right. If you make it work when you come to the studio, you may get a demo. You have my number?
Yes.
Good.
Hold up. How do I know what makes it great?
That's not my job. My job is to get hits made and find stars. Your job is to be the star.
So if I have a question, I just call you or something?
I'm very busy. But if it's an emergency, I'll answer.
Al, if you're gonna pull stunt like that again, just be straightforward with me.
What the hell happened?
That was a step towards acting more professional. That was a good one.
Oh, hey. How's your day?
Real fun. How about you?
You alright, Lisa?
Yes, everything was fine. No big deal, really.
You seem a little stressed out, is all.
I don't really want to talk about it, alright?
Sure. Whatever you want. Oh, guess what happened?
What?
Well, you know how Rob and I met Filliano this morning?
Yes?
Well, she may have told me to write a piano song.
She did? You're serious?
Yes. What'd I tell you? She's interested in my sound.
Wow. I didn't expect this.
I told you she'd come around. She was a bit of a pain in the ass, though. You would have thought she was a big shot Hollywood agent by the way she was acting.
I'm surprised you two didn't get along then.
Oh, shut up. Doesn't matter anyways. No effect on this. You know why?
Why?
Because once I get this record deal, you and I will have everything we need.
It sounds like it couldn't have gone any better. Which song does she like?
None of them, really. She said one of them was all right, but she wants a new one written.
By when?
Sunday?
By Sunday?
I know it's a lot, but I think we could pull it off. Rob and I have already figured out what we're going to do.
And what is that?
I'm going to have to stop the gigs for the next...
What? What do you mean stop the gigs? For how long?
A few days? At least until I get the song finished. If I work hard enough, I can get it done by Saturday night.
But Al, how many more hours do you expect me to put in?
Just for a few days.
That's still a few $100s, Alex. I already take every shift I can. There's no way I can make it up.
I could get a real record deal out of this.
That's not the first time you've said that.
It's the first time I really believe it.
This better be one hell of a song.
No kidding. This is from last weekend. Should help out a bit.
How much extra did Rob put in this time?
60.
So that's how many thousand we owe him now?
It's extra cash. It always helps.
You know how I feel about it though.
I agree. He shouldn't, but he does, and I really appreciate it sometimes.
There's going to come a time where we need to give him his money back. And I can't be the only one with a job when that time comes.
When that time comes, I could very well have a record deal with Mia Filliano.
But what if you don't?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I just try not to think about it like that.
That's the only way I can ever think about it.
Hey, what's happening now?
Rob, I think I'm getting something.
Man, that's great! Do you have it recorded yet?
I'm doing it right now, but I think this could be it.
Attaboy! I'm so proud of you! Alright, listen, I'll let you get back to it, but let me know when you have it done.
Sure thing. I'll call you if anything big happens.
Alright. Attaboy.
The melody is always the easy part. It's the lyrics that I can't stand. I don't know. Sometimes it feels that I don't have anything interesting to say.
Maybe you don't.
Thanks. Real helpful there.
Oh, well, having you come around and play my piano, isn't that a good contribution?
Your son's piano, not yours. You ever gonna use it anyways?
Well, whatever, maybe so. But nevertheless, if I charged you for every time you come over here, that's a lot of green we're talking about, boy.
Yeah. But let's get back to this. What do you think I should write it about?
Well, the song's about passion, right? Write about your passion.
I can't write a song about a song. Only Elton could do that.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. You got a girlfriend, right?
Lisa.
Yeah, her. Okay, talk about you and her. What sort of thing do you do together?
Not that much anymore. Things have gotten so busy, you know? She's always working, and I'm either writing songs or playing big gigs.
What does she do?
Waitress. Nothing fancy. Just, bringing the steady pay. She used to dance, though. She was a great dancer. She used to do all these ballets, like 2 or 3 in one season. I used to do company a few, you know?
Did you?
Yeah. It was really fun too. She really enjoyed it. But then she stopped. When we moved in together, she went out looking for a real job, and you know, I spent most of my time writing songs.
Did you ever ask her why?
She doesn't like to talk about it. Never. But then again, we don't talk much now anyways. And when we do, it's all chit-chat, like, how was your day, you know?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Oh, nothing, just interesting.
How about this one?
Sounds good.
I don't know. I guess I have until Sunday though.
But you shouldn't wait until last minute.
No, I know. What is it, Rob? Why? She doesn't expect it tomorrow, right? Well, isn't that your job, to communicate? No, I'm not upset with you. Just... No, nothing important. No! Alright, hold up. Rob. I gotta get back to work on it. Good night.
What was that about?
Filliano wants to talk about something at the studio tomorrow. You know, Lisa, I just can't stand her. She just doesn't like me, and I don't know what I did. Do you really care what I'm saying?
Can you just let me be for a minute? I didn't have a good day.
Yeah, sure. Just tell me next time.
You ready?
Sure.
Let's roll.
Yes, Miss Filliano?
How's the song coming?
Pretty well, especially since you said it could be a piano piece. Seriously, thank you so much.
Excellent. Then it shouldn't be a problem if I push up the days our executives listen to it.
Push up the day? It's on Sunday. How much more can you push it up?
No, Friday, Mr. Sullivan. We're just undergoing some scheduling issues, and I figured if the song was going as well as you said, you wouldn't find issue in that.
What if I say I can't do that?
If you can't do it, you can't do it. I suppose we could try to arrange for another time, but without that demo, I might forget what I liked about you in the first place.
Sorry if this is a little bit bold, but how much do you enjoy watching me suffer?
You really don't care who you piss off, do you?
I've never had to. I don't piss many people off.
No, you wouldn't, would you? Being charming, that goes a long way, but the real people, they won't focus on that. You know what they will focus on? Your uncalculated ambition. Can't see who you piss off, who else you take down, just a mad dash to the finish line. Enough to negotiate with me, the most well-respected producer in the state, probably the East Coast. And this piano man, who makes $50 on a good night, has the guts to tell me how to do my job.
Well, somebody has to.
I'll see you Friday, Mr. Sullivan.
Hey. It's okay. It's alright.
Eat.
I'm not hungry.
No, you've just forgotten what it's like to feel full. Eat.
Fine. There. Satisfied?
Slightly. Now, do that about 20 more times.
Rob, stop.
Fine. I'm sorry.
We got a real problem here.
Right. What do we do?
Alright, I think I got a plan.
Alright.
First, no gigs, period. I'll get Lisa to pick up a couple more shifts, but I have to focus on the deal. Second, cut sleep. I'll stay up until 3 or 4, and I'll wake up at the same time Lisa does. And then I'll work on the synth until like 9, so we can sleep a little, you know?
Ow!
Or wait. I can stay on the synth until I find something that I really like. That way I'm not wasting time running back and forth.
Al, I really think you gotta talk to Lisa about this.
Rob, this is what I have to do. She'll understand. She'll understand. She always has.
You should be discussing this with her and not me. She'd appreciate it. I've known her a lot longer.
You know, Rob, she's always worried that things aren't going to work out. And right now, I can't really blame her. But I got a plan, and that's better than walking with a jack.
I'll drop you off at the restaurant. You two can talk on your way home.
Then we should leave now. She gets out in like 30 minutes.
Let's go.
So how was your day?
Fine. Just fine. How about you?
Well, Filliano changed the plans.
What do you mean, changed the plans?
She wants the song by Friday.
That's 2 days away.
I know.
Well, how much have you written?
I'll finish it. It'll be fine.
That's not what I asked. Are you close to finishing or what?
Sorta.
So let me guess. No gigs tomorrow night either.
I told you I need to make this good, Lisa. Do you think you can make it up?
No, I can't. That'll be 5 days, Alex.
But when I make it in...
If, Alex. If.
When I make it in, it'll pay for itself. Filliano likes the sound.
But she hates you. You tell me every chance you get.
Well, maybe that's a good sign. I made it this far without being kicked out.
But what if this one doesn't work either? It's been 1.5 years. I've seen this too many times. Even in high school, you've gotten your hopes up. You try it, but you don't make it in. And it's not because you aren't good. It's because you just can't do it now. Maybe if we lived in 1970s New York, you might have gotten a shitty deal by now. But it's a different time. And you're too stubborn to compromise, too stubborn to see that.
So what do you want me to do? Huh? This is how people make it in. They sweat, they bleed, some die before making it. But if you keep going, you got a shot. What do you want me to do? Just give that shot up? You don't know what that would be like. Hold up, Lisa, wait.
No! I'm done waiting. I have worked too hard for us to keep on getting no help and seeing no results. Did you ever stop to think what I've done for you? Ever take a moment to ponder the sacrifice I made so we could be happy? You could be happy? You're not the only one who dreams of being on a stage. You're not the only one who feels like life could end right after that applause, like in that moment you're complete. I danced for 15 years, Alex. 15. I trained daily, had no free time. School, dance, sleep, repeat. I did whatever I could to be perfect. And I almost had it. I was this close to being there. But you wanted to leave. You wanted to run as far away from your parents as fast as you could and start a new life. I didn't ask for that. You did. I didn't ask for you to go on a wild goose chase to find your career. You did. I didn't want to stop dancing. But you know damn well if I wasn't waiting every shift I could grab, we wouldn't last a week. I didn't want to stop dancing. I had to if we were to survive. And you can't even bother to get a real job. You waste all day chasing a dream that hasn't come true. What if this record doesn't get made? Did we just throw away 5 nights of gigs for nothing? That's a week's food spread over 2 now. And when will it stop? Oh, this one fell through, but the next one, I got a great feeling about it. Alex, I can't live like that anymore. I'm shocked I've made it this long.
But you were happy. Sure, we weren't rich, but I thought you and I didn't care. We've gotten by. We've laughed, had fun. I saw you laughing, Lisa. I thought you were happy. Why would you do this to yourself if this isn't what you really wanted?
Because I loved you. Has that ever crossed your mind that that's something you do for someone you care about? Love isn't just the little moments. It's a long-term commitment where there are 2 people's goals to accomplish, and you've never really grasped that. Sure, you'll ask, how was your day? You'll make a joke, but in the morning, I'm still the one going to wait tables while you're practicing your piano. I'm the breadwinner and I work minimum wage. Doesn't that resonate with you even a little? Doesn't a little bell ring that you don't do anything all day? But I would have been fine with it. I wanted you to go for your dreams and be happy. I wouldn't have minded working hard for your dreams if you put in a little effort towards mine. But you never have.
I don't have a lot of room, but you're always welcome to stay at my place for a night or 2.
I can't.
I'm not trying to pick sides here, but you're my friend too, and you're always welcome
No,
to...
I mean, I can't. She just told me everything she's done for me. So I gotta do this for her. 2 days and the song has to be perfect. But once I get the deal, she can be happy.
Al, you're overthinking way too much. Don't think about Lisa. Don't think about the deal. And don't think about Filliano.
Rob, you don't understand. This is all my fault. I know that now, but I can't fix it until I get this deal. Once I'm in, I don't have to struggle to get by anymore. I can spend more time with her. She can start dancing again. She can be happy. She can do whatever she wants. But none of that can happen until I get the deal.
Alex! This is the same kind of thought process that got us here in the first place!
I need you to take me to Hooper's.
What?
Eddie Hooper, the old guy with the piano. I need you to take me there now.
No. You're coming with me to my place.
No.
So what? You're gonna walk 7 miles?
I do a lot of walking, Rob.
Wait.
Hey. Didn't sleep well, huh?
No.
Yeah, I figured as much. At least tell me you didn't spend all night working on the song.
It's gotten worse.
The writer's block?
I can't stop thinking about last night, Rob. I can't stop thinking about her.
Yeah, I figured. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You coming here?
Yeah, I'll be there in a bit. Just gotta do something real quick first.
Rob, what are you doing here?
Sorry, I just wanted to catch you before you went to work.
Uh-huh.
So, I think you might want to know that Alex is staying at your neighbor's house.
Why do you think I care?
Because I know you too well. Look, you got every right to be mad at him, but Alex is still a great guy.
You think it's easy to see that after being hurt on a daily basis for almost 2 years?
I never said it was. I just want you to think about it.
But can't you see what he's done to me? Apparently you knew more than anyone what I wanted to do.
Yes, but you still made a choice. Yeah, it was out of necessity, but he never asked you to stop dancing. Remember that. He wanted to be happy, so you asked for my help. And after working with him for this long, I'm sure he didn't mean to hurt you.
You're actually siding with him on this one.
That doesn't excuse his behavior. Look, I just want you two to be happy.
Always trying to fix everything, aren't you, Rob?
That's what I do best.
Harder than record deals, huh?
You'd be surprised.
Would I?
Not used to so many people coming over.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Hoover.
Yeah.
Do you ever take a break?
No. Not ever.
If you don't know this by now.
Well, usually when you have writer's block, you have to let it sit for a minute. Then the ideas start coming.
These lyrics again? I already told you. Passion. Love. My son always said that everything he ever played was always about love. Love of a person, love of home, love of a hobby, love.
Well, let's just say that's not his best subject, especially now.
Why?
Well, do you understand why he's living with you?
I know why he's here. What I'm saying is, why isn't he writing about that? It's fresh, it's on his mind, he's obviously in love with her, right?
That's all I can think about.
Bingo! And how can you concentrate on anything else?
Huh. I never even thought of that.
You just didn't think. And off he goes.
as I am, and I'll do all I can to make amends. The rush of fall seems to get to my head. By the winter time I notice all my flaws. I wish I could recall all the words I'll never remember. It's a moment I'll never forget.
It's a sharp, not natural.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I would wake you.
No, don't worry about it. Sleep's overrated anyways.
So, did you study music theory in college?
I never went. I took an AP class in high school, though.
You never went?
I never told you that?
No, I didn't know. How old are you again?
20.
Wow. I don't know why, but I always thought you were older. Good memory is greatly underrated. Remember that.
I'll try not to forget.
God, only 20. How old is Linda?
Lisa's also 20.
She didn't go to college either?
The way we saw it, college was a waste of 4 years and sucked money from you. I knew what I wanted to do, and I did not need a degree.
Well, see if you both think that same way in a few years' time. 20. Wow. Jason didn't go either. Well, not as far as I'm aware.
As far as you're aware?
Yeah, we haven't talked for a long time.
How long?
Long. You said you're 20? Yeah, that's just about right. He was like you. Would stop pounding the keys day in and day out. Then we had a disagreement, I suppose you'd call it, about how he should make his living. Or he had these plans to go to LA and start from scratch, making a name for himself. And I told him, look, if you don't do something that is respectable, then I'll cut you off. And so I did. And we haven't spoken since.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, I've told you this story before.
No. It's just, I know it very well.
Of course, I understand. I would love to hear from him again. I expect your parents would love to hear from you, too.
My folks wanted me to quit the entertainment crap and do something realistic. They didn't want to deal with it, so I moved it away from them.
Oh, is that when you and Lisa moved here?
Yeah, Lisa and I, her folks were real mad too. I bet she told him, I'll be a dancer, Alex will be a musician, everything will work out. That's what I told my folks. Everything will work out perfectly. But so far they've been right. About me, about her.
Sometimes, old folks like me can see things that you can't. Oh, hell, you can see a lot of stuff that we can't either. But the point is to learn from the experience, to move on, to get better.
Can I ask you something then?
Sure.
If I get this deal, do you think I'll fix things between Lisa and I?
Stop kidding yourself, Alex. Do you honestly think that you had her desires in mind? This isn't some selfless burden that you're carrying alone, This is your dream, not hers.
But it'll help both of us.
Oh, so would you getting a different job, right? A job's a job. Money's money. This is your choice. And hell, who's to say that you shouldn't chase it? You decided that after all this time, you've figured out that music is who you are. But now the real question is, at what cost does it take for you to achieve it?
I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, it's finished?
Yeah. I wrote it about her, like you said.
Wow.
Thank you for being so nice about all this. All the trouble I caused you.
You're a good kid, Alex. You just remember what's important, eh? Always remember that. Got it?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, and Alex, do yourself a favor. Sleep on the couch tonight. Tomorrow's a big day. And you don't want to be worrying about back pain.
Good night, Mr. Hooper.
Good night.
She wants you to go in.
It's all built up to this.
No. There's always something that comes next.
Rob.
I'll be right outside for you.
Mr. Sullivan?
Miss Filliano.
You can sit down if you'd like.
So you listened to my song?
Your manager showed me a recording.
And?
And what?
Is it what you wanted?
In a way. Better than I expected. Worse than I hoped.
I'm not sure I understand.
You know why I let you write a piano piece?
Because you liked what you heard.
Yes. Whenever your manager talks to me, he always sings your praise. How talented you are. How you write the best music. And I must admit, it's well deserved.
Thank you.
Talented, but undisciplined. I told you I can't sell what you make, and I stand by that. I asked for a hit. You gave me a masterpiece. I hoped you'd get it, but you don't, and I'm sorry, but I won't risk my reputation for you.
I understand. Is there anything I can do? Like a new demo? Something a studio would like?
No. If a band piece isn't what you do, I'm not going to waste my time.
Yeah, of course.
Alex, I will give you one piece of advice. I didn't get to where I am today until I learned to compromise my vision. It will take you years, but if you learn to do that, you could end up like me.
You think so?
I've been wrong before, but take advice from someone just like you or do nothing to change. Makes no difference in my life.
Best of luck, Mia.
As to you.
You didn't get the deal.
No. No, of course I didn't.
I'm sorry.
No. Don't be. You were right. She wasn't gonna deal with me. But, I mean, you shouldn't... I mean, I'm the one... Listen. The deal's not what I care about.
You sure about that?
Yeah. I am.
The Nutcracker.
Your first show?
Yes. We would do it every year. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy was my favorite.
That's how it all began.
Right here. I'll never forget how nervous I was. Just sitting in the wings waiting to go on. But I did it. And I'll never regret it.
My first real song was the Peanuts theme, you know, from Charlie Brown.
Yes, I know. You always reminded me of Schroeder.
Everybody always says that, but I can never make the connection.
How old were you?
6 or 7, maybe. How about you?
5.
Years ago.
I was
Still
too
your
harsh
judging
the
you.
other night.
No, you weren't. You were resentful and angry, and you had every right to be.
Alex,
I wasn't made for the entertainment industry.
don't say that. You are really talented, Alex.
And so are you. How much do you miss it?
More than you'll ever know.
It's confusing, but I'm young, and I don't quite know why I choose all my decisions. I can be wrong more than I'd like. I can be rash for all of the wrong reasons, and the rush of fall seems to get to my head. By the winter time I notice all my flaws. I wish I could recall all the words I'll never remember. It's a moment I'll never forget. You were there, full of forgiveness, full of hope and youth and things I'll never understand. I know I have no good excuses. Take me as I am and I'll do all I can to make amends. And the rush of fall seems to get to my head. By the winter time I notice all my flaws. I wish I could recall all the words I'll never remember. It's a moment I'll never forget. And there you are, so beautiful in any light the world can cast, more wonderful in every moment past. I'm sorry that it didn't go all of the ways we always wanted. It's hard to know what's left of the past. The rush of fall seems to get to my head. By the winter time I notice all my flaws. I wish I could recall all the words I'll never remember. It's a moment I'll never forget. The rush of fall seems to get to my head, but it's a moment I'll never regret.